afternoon. Welcome back to the Chocolate City Sports Break. I'm your host, Sonny C. So I read where Michael Lombardi decides to open up his pie hole in regards to Chase Young being overrated. I believe he was asked. He's not only did he say Chase Young was overrated, he's basically, I'm paraphrasing, saying he way overrated. This is what happens, folks, when you don't, your team or your defense that gets so ballyhooed up and hype doesn't perform. Now, I was saying we should have drafted a quarterback the year that Chase Young came out. I was on the record of saying that. We need a franchise quarterback. Everything starts with that quarterback. And a lot of people shot me down through the year. And there was even Chase Young's senior year I was saying this. And mainly because I said, well, every big game that I've seen Chase Young in, be a college championship game, I just don't see him showing up like everyone's saying. But I did watch him closely last season, and he was great. He was great. And I know the reasons probably why Washington wanted to draft him, because they didn't want to face him. They didn't want the Giants to get him. They didn't want the Giants to see be another Lawrence Taylor facing him every year. So I think some of that tied into that. And plus Ron being a defensive-minded head coach. So this is what you get when you don't perform and you do your own thing on the defensive line and you're not playing within the schemes of the defense. You get called out. Do I agree with Michael Lombardi saying that he was overrated? Chase Young is overrated? Absolutely not. I think Chase Young is an extremely talented, special player. And I think this system is built for him. But I do believe that sometimes great players tend to get undisciplined and try to do too much at one time. And, you try to overcompensate for what your teammates are not doing. And you just have to you got to stay in the discipline of the defense. And that's just it. So hopefully Chase will just let this shrug off. All these athletes say they don't read the newspapers, or they don't see the comments that's been said about them. They don't pay attention to the noise out there. And that's good if you're disciplined enough not to pay attention to it. But come on, we're human beings. We know that's not true. They're very sensitive to what people say about them because they reference that in some of the comments that they do mention when asked about certain things. These references come out. So Chase, just, trust your teammates, trust your talents, trust the defense, and let's get back on the winning track, my brother. And don't pay attention to the noise so much. Take care.